Hello viewer, in this video I'm going to take you through Python strings. Remember, those are the data types that we looked at when you're learning about um, data types and variables. So I'm going to take you I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. I'll start by creating a folder on the desktop. So you just right click on the desktop, use new and then folder. Then here I'm going to say Python strings. Then what you do, we are going to open this folder, right click. Once you've installed your Visual Studio Code, is going to appear here. So you're going to right click and then open it in with code. Okay, so I'm going to give it time, and here it has loaded. You can see my folder is on this side. I'm not sure if my cursor is visible. I just want to be very sure. Okay, good. Now we are having Python screen, so I'm going to press the first command. That's for a new file. Then I'm going to call it strings.py. I'm going to use the keyword print to display some text, that is hello, hello comma world. Okay, once I've done that, I'll go to terminal and then new terminal. So once you have Python installed in your computer, what you do, just type Python, then the name of the file, that is strings.py, then enter. You'll see there is a text here, hello world, displayed. So this one is a string. So this is a string. So let me write a comment there. So hello world is a string, and therefore that's why I've enclosed it using a double quote. On the other hand, I can still say hello, just print and then hello world. So let's see, is there a difference between the two? So I'm going to type the same command here, python string.py. So you can see it's displaying two of them, meaning that there's no difference between the two. So you can either use a double quote or a single quote. So let's go through string operations. So I'm going to comment this. To comment, what you do, you press Control and then /. So it's going to comment everything, and then I'm going to have string operations. So let me comment this line. So the first string operation that I want to go through is accessing individual characters in a string. So this is will be facilitated by the use of indexes. So let me create a variable called myString. Then I'll call this myString as let's say some words. And then I want to use an operation. I'll use print to display it in the terminal. Then I have the name of my variable myString, and then index, I'll put index 0. Okay, let's see what will be displayed. So when I type here Python, that is strings.py, you can see what's shown, S. So in Python, we have indexing. Indexing is all about accessing the positions. So this just like we are commanding Python to display the first letter of the string. Display the first letter of the string. So I'm checking my string is having some words. Then if I use my string, then with an index 0, it's going to slice the first letter there. Let me just use another command, print into brackets my string, and then I check. Actually, there is I want to access the second element. The second element will be 0, 1, so it's going to be 1. So let me access the second letter. So two of them will be printed. You can see S and then O. Accessing the last letter. So just have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These two words have been made with 9 letters. So I'm going to say print. There is a my underscore string, and then I have 8. 8 is now the ninth letter. So let me print and then you see. Okay, let me just use 9. The space is also counted. Okay, so this is what happens when I run it. So it's showing S, and you can confirm that S is our last letter, in this string. So this is all about accessing string using the indexes. So I'm going to clear the terminal. So let me clear the terminal so that you can open up for the next string operation. String slicing. Slicing is all about getting part of something. So let me comment all of this. And then I want to slice this. So I will actually print, at least the command print, then into bracket my string, and then I'm going to slice it from the first two. Let's say the fourth one. So let me see what will be printed. So you'll type the command there, Python mystring. So it's going to print the word sum. That is all about slicing. It's going to print a sum. And then how about doing this? Print into bracket my string. And then I have, let's say from 5 onwards. From 5 onwards, what will be shown? So let's see. Words. The space, remember, is counted. Yes. So that is it. How about doing this? I have print. That is my string. Then I have from 5 onwards. Then I join it with a plus, and then I give a space a bit. Then I have, let's say, my string again. My string. Then I have, that is 0 to 4. So what happens? When I run this code, you can see word sum. It inverts. This is string concatenation, and I'm going to teach you about how we go through it and what it is. So this is all about slicing. This is string slicing. So let me type there, slicing. Okay, I think you've understood about slicing. Let me go to the next, getting the string length. There is a function that is called len that is used for getting the length of the string. So this is actually used for, it gets the length of the string. So getting the length of the string means it's going to count how many letters are making up that string. For example, if I have print into bracket len open bracket my string. So what comes to the screen? So I'll comment the others so that at least we can see what's going on. So let me uncomment this because it's the string that you're drawing reference from. Let's see. Okay, len. Okay, so this is the one that is giving. We've not referenced it to anything, not given an argument. You can see it's telling us 10. So when you count the letters that are making up these words, some words, all the letters are 10 in total. So let me have another one. My name. My name equals to, let's say, Mark. So when I print into bracket len open bracket my name, you can see let me comment this one out. If I print this one, it's printing 4, meaning that this name mark is made of 4 letters. It's made of 4 letters. So let me go to string concatenation. String concatenation. So I'm going to have some 2 strings here. So allow me to create some 2 variables here. The first variable that I'm going to create is name equals to mark. And then the second variable is greeting equals to hello, then comma space. So now, what happened? If I print and then I have name only, so only the name will be displayed in the terminal. So let me print. You can see mark is displayed in the terminal. And then when I print, let's say greeting, what you'll see in the terminal is the greeting that you have there. This is hello, then space, hello, comma, and then space. Now, what happens? I want to create another variable which is called combo. Then I call it name. I just use the name of this variable, name, and then I use plus symbol on the keyboard. And then I have greeting. So what happened? If I print combo, print into bracket combo, so you'll see the 2 names combined together, mark and then hello. Okay, let me make it in a better way. This combo, we start with greeting and then name. Greeting and then name. So I just have name after it. Sorry for that. Okay, let me run it again. You type python strings.py, you'll see hello space, hello, comma space, and then mark. So that is how we do string concatenation. So we can have some others, like let's say we can have, let's say, domain equals to, let's say, is a string, so I'm going to enclose it in a double quote. So I have at gmail.com. Then what I will do, I want to have a name, so the email address. I want to generate the email address, which is going to be name plus, and then we have domain. So if I want to display it, I'm going to have a print into brackets email. So what comes? So if I run this code, you'll see mark at gmail.com, meaning that I've concatenated the 2 strings together. I've joined them together. That is all about string concatenation. The next thing is string repetition. String repetition. For example, let me just use let me just display name twice. So I'm going to have name, then times 2. So times is a star, is asterisk. So when I run this code, you can see it's going to display mark mark. If I have it maybe times 10, you'll see what's going to happen. So mark will be repeated 10 times. So this is for repeating the string. So we use the asterisk or the star to do that. Then next, we have some other methods that are used to uh, convert to perform some functions on the string. So now let's see. I have I say capitalized equals to name dot upper. Name dot upper. Okay. Now what happened? Let me print into bracket capitalized. So what happens is that it's going to display mark in capital letter. It's going to display mark in capital letter. So suppose I have another one. Let's say I combine these 2 together. Then I have an external bracket and then I say dot upper. So what happens in this case? If I print, let's say, email, I print email. So what happens? This email is going to be printed in capital letter because of the attachment of the method upper. The method upper is used to change the characters to uppercase. And then we also have the other one which is lower, then capitalize, and then title. And then also we have subcase, and so on. So what does lower do? Remember, capitalize is already in capital letter. Or let me just have another one. Name 2 equals to, let's say, Teresia. Then when I print, let's say, print into bracket name 2 dot lower. So what happens? Let me comment this one so that it's not displayed. So when you run that, you'll see the name Teresia turned to lowercase because of the attachment of dot lower method. Now, what about when I have name 3 equals to the first letter is capital, second lower, the first letter capital, second lower, third capital, fourth lower, then A, then S. So what happened when I have print into bracket name 3 dot subcase, subcase. Huh? Now what happens? Okay, let me comment this one so that you can see what's going on clearly. It's going to turn the letters that are in small letter to upper and those letters that are in uppercase to lower. And then how about print into bracket, that is name 3 dot capitalize. So when you run this is what you're going to see. Only the first letter is capital. Only the first letter is capital. Here it has displayed twice because I did not comment that. So if I run again, you'll see only the first letter is capital. So capitalize turns the first letter of each character, the first letter of each word in capital. That is what it does. Huh? So if I have, let's say, a greeting, greeting 2 equals to hello members, welcome to my channel. Okay, so if I, let's say I'm going to use print, let's say print, this is a greeting 2 dot capitalize. You can see what it does to the sentence. So let me comment this. If I save, you'll see what happens. Hello members, welcome to, or this is giving a sentence case, meaning that the first letter only is the one that is a capital. Now, the one that does the capitalization of every word is called title. So I'm going to have greeting 2 dot title. Okay, let's see. Is going to capitalize the first letter of every word. You can see that is what has happened in that string. Now let's go to string formatting. String formatting. So we normally use the F to do that. Okay. Suppose I have another variable here. I just say greeting 3. Greeting 3 equals to hello. Then in this case, I want to say print into bracket, that is the greeting 2. Okay, I don't want to use this one here. Let me delete it, and then I say hello, comma, space. Then I have let's say name 2. So what happened if I print? We are going to have hello name 2 printed in the curly bracket there. So if I put F at the start, it's not going to display name 2 like this, but instead it's going to display the actual value that is stored in them2. So this f is used for formatting the string. Okay, how about the strip? Let's use the strip variable. Suppose I have print into bracket greeting2 dot strip, greeting2 dot strip. So what happens? Okay, let me comment this one out so that you can see clearly what's going on. Now, strip removes any unnecessary white space that might have been there. So let's say I make this white space bigger like that. And then I print it again. Okay, so I'll just find out what is there. But strip, what it does, it gets the white space. Okay, so this removes the leading and trailing white space. For example, we can have, okay, in this case, this white space is useful. So let me just have another one. I have, let's say, greeting3 into bracket. I have hello. And then I have this one, greeting3, like that. Then I run. You'll see hello. So the leading is the space before, and then the trailing is the space after. So it removes those white spaces, the white spaces or the empty parts. So now let me look at another another important string operation. This is called find. So I just say print into bracket find, and then into bracket I have the word hello. So I want to use the find operation. Okay, this find method, I want to append it. I want to write it after greeting. So I'm going to have greeting, then dot. So what this one does, it finds the index of the word hello. It finds the index of the word hello, or the position of the word hello. So when I run this, it's going to tell me 0, meaning that it's at the first position of this greeting, and then you can see it's there. So if I want to get the index of the members, I'll just say, okay, let me comment this one. Okay, in this case, I have a print into bracket. Where is it? I have this one here, greeting2, greeting2 dot find, then into bracket members. Is it members? Yeah, members. So when I run this code, it's going to return for me the index of members. So when you count, it's telling us, let's count it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So 0, H is index 0, E index 1, L index 2, L index 3, O index 4, the space index 5. Then from index 6 onwards, that's when we have the word members. So that one finds the position of a word in a given string. Otherwise, for this lesson, I'll end there. We continue in our next lesson. And this is what you've learned so far. I'm going to summarize them in a PowerPoint. Okay, you so far learned about the string. So this is a string operations in Python. Okay, and we successfully did the following. Number one, we have string concatenation. Then we said this is all about joining the string together. We also looked about the methods, like let's say dot upper the one that turns the letters to uppercase in a given word, and then you also looked at dot lower, the one that turns into lowercase, and then you also looked at dot title, the one that changes the first letter of each word capital. And then you also looked at dot capitalize. Dot capitalize changes the first letter of the sentence in capital letter. And then we've also looked at dot swap case. So dot swap case actually turns the letters that are in upper, lower, and vice versa. And then you also have another one. There is slicing. This is all about chopping the string from a given position. You also learned about indexing, finding the position of given letters in a string. Like let's say if you have the word mark, you want to find the position of the letter M. So you use the variable name and then the index 0 to show the first position. And then we've also learned about find method, which is used to find the position of a given value, the position of a given character in a given word, or the position of a given word in a given sentence. Otherwise, I want to wish you a nice time. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to like and also recommend it to someone else. And let me know your thought in the comment section. Otherwise, I wish you all the best.